Hello students, this is Himlat Abed and I welcome you to my class. In this video, we would study a poem. Do you know every poem has its name? And the name of this poem is Comparisons. And who has written this poem? Catherine A. Morin. This is a female poet. So, poetess, not poet. But nowadays, most female poets prefer to be called poets. So, you can say poet or poetess. But for your clear understanding, I am telling you this is a female poet. Okay? Not male poet. Earlier I made a video on punctuation marks and I hope you all have gone through that video. So let's try out to find some punctuation marks from this poem and try to name them. This is comma. This is semicolon. This is dash. A dash is usually a little longer than a hyphen. This is exclamation mark. This is semicolon. This is full stop. This is comma. This is semicolon. You can see here we have got one apostrophe, and apostrophe tells us about some missing letters also, and the missing letters are WOUL. Here the full form is he would. You can see I am. This apostrophe is also used to show some missing letters, and the full form is I am. A, the letter A is missing here. This is also a dash. And daddies, apostrophe S, means whose daddies. This apostrophe is used to show ownership. Daddies. The last mark is exclamation mark. Now it's proper time to get into the poem. In this poem, a child is speaking. That is why I is used to talk about myself. And what is comparison? The meaning of comparison: when two things are put side by side to see how they are same or different. So here I have put an example of my fingers. You can see. So now I am going to compare. How? They both are fingers, so they are same. And one finger is shorter than this finger. So this is the difference. That's how we make comparison. Okay? The elephant is very large and I am very small. The child thinks that the elephant is very large, and it's true also, and the child is very small. The snail might say as much to me. He would think me very tall. The same case may happen to snail also. When the snail will look at the child, the snail will think that he is very small and the child is very big or tall. A rose is to a ladybird a palace great and sweet. You can see a ladybird. When a ladybird sits on a rose, ladybird thinks rose is like a palace, so great and big building. And sweet also, because rose smells sweet. As big as houses must appear to children in the street. And the same is with children also. When children look at the houses, they think houses are very big and we are very small. So in this way we make comparisons between two things. Comparison is made between two things. Okay? As I made between two fingers, not more than two. Okay? And stars that look so wee are big. You all know that stars look very small to us because they are very far away from the earth. Only that's why. But actually they are very big. They are not so small. And wee means very, very small, like tiny. A single dot. Some bigger than the sun. Actually, some stars are bigger than the sun also. And yet they sprinkle all the sky like currents in a bun. And how do they behave? They are just like small dots covering the whole sky. And they look like bun in a currents. They look like currents in a bun. Bun means a sweet cake. Okay? And currents mean raisin or a small fruit like raisin. So we usually decorate our bun using currants, and the stars in the sky look the very same. The sky is like a bun and stars are like currants in a bun. Okay? And though I am really 7 years old, so the child's age is 7 years old, the actual age. So large compared with me is daddy's car. But the daddy's car, the child's daddy's car is very big, you know. But when I get down, when the child gets down the car, the child thinks, I feel I am scarcely 3. The child feels that she is not 7 years old, but she is below 3 years old or just 3 years old. Scarcely means barely, not quite. So let's recite this poem once. Comparisons. The elephant is very large and I am very small. The snail might say as much to me. He would think me very tall. A rose is to a ladybird a palace great and sweet, as big as houses must appear to children in the street. And stars that look so wee are big, some bigger than the sun, and yet they sprinkle all the sky like currents in a bun. And though I am really 7 years old, so large compared with me is daddy's car. When I get down, I feel I am scarcely 3. So scarcely means barely, not quite, below 3 years old. Okay? Next we are going to move towards page number 38. So here you can see we have exercises, and in the previous page, group number B1, we have to replace the highlighted words with their opposites, and we have to choose the correct word from the box. So the highlighted words are these: weak, sweet, sad, sour, warm. You have to replace them with their correct opposite words. Okay? Now read this sentence, then fill the blanks using the correct group of words from the box. The stars look as bright as diamonds. So here we are comparing the looking of stars with diamonds. Stars look very bright and diamonds also look very bright. So we are comparing between two things, stars and diamonds. But how? The stars look as bright as diamonds. In earlier classes, you knew about describing words, right? In class 2 also you will get it know that describing words are called adjectives. But now I am discussing you with as describing word. As, it is the format of writing this way. As bright. Bright is the describing word. I am describing stars with bright. How are the stars? They are bright. So as, then describing word, as bright as, then noun. Noun means naming word with which I am going to compare. So as bright as diamonds. And you are as slow as a snail. then you are very slow like snail. So the stars look very bright like diamonds. You can see, I'm going to take one example for your clearance. Humayun is very tall. He is as tall as a tree. So we are comparing Humayun with a tree. That is why as tall as a tree, very tall. How tall? Like a tree, as tall as a tree. Here we have to match the words with similar meanings. Similar means they have the same meaning, not opposite, same meaning. And page number 39, we have one small exercise but very useful. You can see small, tall, they all are describing words, and as I taught you that they are also called adjectives as their second names. So when we compare between two things, we can change our adjectives or describing words by adding er at their last. Okay, but sometimes when the words end in y, we have to drop y, we have to add I and then er. You can see funny, so funnier. The comparison is made between two things, funnier. We have dropped y and we have added I then er. So a tortoise is slow but a snail is slower. slower, slower. Prathama's hair is long but Pooja's hair is longer. Long then longer. We have to find out the describing word or adjectives and then add er. Okay, but in case of words ending in y, you have to drop y, add I then er. So our lesson ends here. Thank you.